In the previous session, we built a fully responsive card that could automatically switch between horizontal and vertical layouts, keeping everything neat and visually appealing. Now, imagine we want to use this exact card hundreds of times in a user list page. For example, if we want to change the button color or round the card corners, we'd have to manually make these changes on every single card. And the disaster grows when a few days later, another change is needed. We'd have to repeat the whole process again for each card. So, what's the solution? Components. Today, we'll learn how to create a single master template so that we can make changes once and instantly update every version automatically. No repetitive work required. A component is basically a master template from which you can create automated instances. The benefits: any changes made to the master updates all instances simultaneously without overwriting their unique content. The next benefit is dramatically faster workflow. And the last one is you'll have a consistent and professional design. Even in large projects, changes are managed in just a few clicks. Pretty awesome, right? Let's jump into Figma and create our first component. Okay, I'll select the responsive card from the last session, then click Create Component at the top. Now you'll see a purple outline around the card and a diamond icon next to its name. This means we now have a master component. Now, if we copy this component, instead of a normal copy, Figma creates an instance from it. Let's see it. And no matter how many instances we have, they all follow the master's behavior. Let's check it. Well, for example, if I change the master's background color like this, or increase the corner radius or decrease it, for example 40 pixel or even 0, look, all instances update instantly. But sometimes we need a card to have a different info or a style. That's where overrides comes in. First, I revert the changes so our card style look beautiful. And now I change this card content. For example, for name field, I set her name to, for example, Mitra Kave. Okay. And for her bio, I paste another bio for her, like this. And also I tweak its background color to another color. For example, I set it a little more darker, for example, like this, and that's okay. And now let's see what happens when I change the master template. For example, I change the background color of the master to a little more black. See, all the instances are changes, but about this card, because I override its property, it didn't change. And this is how you can manage change on large scale projects. Okay, let's move to the next step. Let's say we want to change the information of this card. You have to directly editing elements inside instances, but directly clicking and editing elements inside an instance isn't always the best approach, as it can lead to mistakes and inconsistencies. A cleaner method is to use properties to define which elements should be editable in instance and which should be remain fixed. And we'll explore properties in depth in the next session. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe so you won't miss the next session. By the way, what is your problem with components? Leave comments so we can fix it together.